What if almost everything you've been taught about studying is wrong? Seriously, what if those long hours, the endless highlighting, and the all-night cram sessions are actually hurting your grades? You spend hours staring at your books, and for what? You feel like you're not getting the results you deserve. It's frustrating, and honestly, it feels like a total waste of time. But what if I told you there's a much better way? In this video, I'm going to share 3 psychology secrets that top students use to absolutely ace their exams. These aren't just little tips, they are brain hacks that will completely transform the way you study and make learning feel almost effortless. All right, the first and most common mistake students make is confusing familiarity with actually knowing the material. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You reread your notes, you highlight a chapter until it's practically glowing, and you think, okay, I got this. But then the test comes and your mind goes completely blank. Psychologists have a name for this: the illusion of competence. You recognize the material, but you can't actually pull it from your memory when it counts. The secret to beating this is active recall. Instead of just passively letting information flow in, you have to actively force your brain to pull it back out. This simple shift from input to output strengthens the neural pathways in your brain, making the information truly stick. One study even found that using active recall can boost retention by as much as 20% compared to just passively reviewing. So how do you actually do this? First, use flashcards, but don't just flip through them. Actually quiz yourself and say the answer out loud before you turn the card over. Second, after you read a chapter, close the book and just write down a summary of everything you can remember on a blank piece of paper. This is a great technique called the Blurting Method. And third, try to teach the concept to someone else. Explaining an idea out loud forces you to organize your thoughts and immediately shows you where the gaps in your understanding are. It's one of the most powerful ways to learn, period. Our second secret is all about tackling another classic study mistake: cramming. We've all been there. Pulling an all-nighter before an exam can feel pretty heroic in the moment, but it's one of the absolute worst things you can do for your memory. Why? Because of something called the forgetting curve. Cognitive psychologists discovered that we forget new information at a shockingly fast rate. You can lose almost half of what you learned within a single day if you don't do something to reinforce it. The brain hack that crushes the forgetting curve is spaced repetition. This scientifically proven technique involves reviewing information at increasing intervals over time. So instead of cramming for 8 hours straight, you'd study for 1 hour over 8 different days. Research has shown that spreading out your study sessions leads to way better long-term retention than cramming everything in at once. Here's a simple schedule to get you started. Review new material within 24 hours of first learning it. Then review it again in 3 days. Then a week later. And finally, about a month later. This process interrupts the forgetting curve right when you're about to forget something, which sends a powerful signal to your brain that this knowledge is important and needs to be locked into long-term storage. There are even awesome apps like Anki that can automate this whole process for you. This final secret is about defeating your greatest enemy: distraction. We live in a world where we're told that multitasking is some kind of superpower. But the psychological reality is that multitasking is a total myth. When you try to study while also checking your phone and watching a show, you're not actually doing 3 things at once. You're just rapidly switching your focus, and every single switch comes with a mental cost. It makes you less efficient and wrecks your ability to learn things deeply. The solution is to build a fortress of focus for yourself. First, manage your time using the Pomodoro Technique. It's simple. Set a timer for 25 minutes and give one single task your undivided attention. No phone, no social media, 0 distractions. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. After 4 of these hyper-focused sessions, you take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This method uses short bursts of intense focus to get the most out of your brain without burning out. Second, create a study sanctuary. This means having one dedicated spot that you only use for studying. Your brain is an association machine. If you consistently study in the same place, your brain will start to connect that location with focus. Over time, just sitting down in your study sanctuary will be enough to trigger a state of concentration. And here's a bonus pro tip. Protect your sleep. Study after study shows that getting a good night's sleep is absolutely critical for consolidating what you've learned and can seriously boost your memory retention. All right, let's bring it all together. The 3 keys to studying smarter are, first, stop passively rereading and start using active recall. Second, ditch the all-nighters and beat the forgetting curve with spaced repetition. And third, kill distractions by engineering your time and space for deep focus. Stop studying so hard and start studying smart. When you put these psychologically backed strategies into practice, you won't just spend less time with your books, you'll be learning more effectively, feeling less stressed, and finally getting the grades you know you deserve. If you learned something new in this video, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more brain hacks to help you succeed. And let me know in the comments, which one of these psychology secrets are you going to try first?